What is going on, guys? Today I have a very special new Lego set that has just come in, and it is Lego Monkey Kid, and this was just revealed this past week, and I decided to order the smallest one of the Monkey Kid wave that just launched. It's a $35 one. It's the White Dragon horse bike. It's got some of the key characters in it. Monkey Kid. It's got, I don't even know how to say her name, but Snart and Bob. I just kind of wanted to get, one of the sets. Just get the cheapest one and see if I actually like the theme or not. If you go look at the top of the box here, they actually kind of show us some of the designs I think they use in the new show that they're going to have for it. I don't know if I'm going to watch it or not. I kind of saw the trailer. It's not particularly my type of thing, but I do say that the sets definitely look pretty cool though. All right, everyone. So here is the finished build, and it looks pretty cool. We got 4 minifigures in this set, and I'm going to go over those right now. All right, so first off here, we got the Monkey Kid minifigure. He is in pretty much all the new Monkey Kid sets, I believe. This is the highlight figure of this set, and honestly, most of the new sets. He's got his amazing new staff piece here. You got 2 new pieces, like Star Wars hilt pieces, kind of. You got those on both ends there, and people are going to be using that a lot for Star Wars, especially with Darth Maul. They have some gray ones in this set, which will work perfectly for him, so pretty cool to see that. But once you take off the staff here, you can see this is an amazing minifigure. I just love it so much. You got this whole new head mold here with this red and black, the red and black molded in together. You got a little bit of a print here right on the front with a little bit of gold, and on the back you can see there's just a little bit more design there with the bandana and everything like that. But this minifigure is just decked out with detail. You got the the headphone piece right here, which I just absolutely love. I just love that headphone piece, and you do get an extra in this set as well. So if you're gonna get one of these sets, especially this cheapest one here, you do get an extra one just to add to a minifigure if you wish. So I really love that. He's got like a pretty cool basic jacket design there on his torso. Just a lot of different things. You got a symbol here on the left side, and then another symbol or picture, whatever, on the right side. You got a few pocket designs there, the zipper, and then you got like a t-shirt underneath that kind of shows. If you take off the headphones, you can see just a little bit more of his jacket and t-shirt there. Showing right there. His legs here are molded between red and black. So you got like a key holder right here. You got some chain key, and then you also got some white printed in right here on the front, and also on the toes. And then something special with this minifigure is he has printing on the sides of his legs as well. Now, I don't know how often they do this yet, but he's got like a symbol or a picture right there, and then he's got printing all over the sides of his legs here. So I just love that. I think that just looks amazing, and I'm really glad that they're adding that to this minifigure. I think it just adds a great amount of detail. It wraps around really, really well, especially right on the first line of white. It just wraps around the legs real well there. On the back, you got a big, picture of, it's like the Monkey King symbol. It's just taking up the entire back of his jacket here. That's pretty much the only design you got on the back of his torso there, and you got a little bit on the bottom as well. If you take off the hairpiece here, you got just kind of like this happy, satisfied, or whatever you want to call it, face there. So he is double-sided on his face. He's more angry or battle ready there, and he's more calm here. So cool to get that. But amazing minifigure, guys. This is such a fantastic minifigure. It's so cool. It's so many details, new molds, just pieces in general, and I don't know, I just really, really love it. It's a really good minifigure. All right, and the next minifigure here is one of the other big main characters of this theme, I believe, and this wave. This set includes Mai. I'm going to say her name like that. I'm not too sure how you say it. It's M-E-I. She's got 2 items to put on her head here. So she's got this really cool helmet. It's like this whole dragon design here that kind of connects and matches with her outfit here, which is amazing. But if you take that off, you can see she's got this really calm, happy face there underneath, and she's got a more battle-ready one as well. So she is double-sided on her face, and she also comes with her hairpiece. So I think this is new. I think this is a new hairpiece. She's got some green printed here on the ends of her hair there. It's just a nice little detail they put in there as well. But if you go around to the back, you can kind of see more of the hair design, the mold there. So I really like that they include both in this set. So her weapon here includes a Ninjago piece that we are familiar with. I think this was included. I think this started in the Hunted sets, I believe, somewhere around there, in gold. And we are finally getting this in another color. It is finally in white. So really cool to see that. If you guys want to, start making Ninjago weapons up with this, it looks really, really cool with that. So it also comes with like a trans green, sword piece here. Really cool. It almost looks like a technological, type sword, tech sword kind of thing. So it's a really cool weapon. It really is. It looks pretty cool for this character. So this character has an amazing design. It's got like this green scaly dragon here on the front of her torso, and it kind of connects and travels down into the legs, and you got a little bit of a different color, like gold and orangish kind of color there on the bottom of her legs there. So on the back you can see more of the dragon design just kind of wraps around, so it looks pretty cool, and it's kind of meshed in with some like gold there within the dragon, especially on the front as well. So really cool minifigure. I love it. The details in these new Monkey Kid figures are pretty cool. All right, so the last two minifigures here in this set are Snart and Bob. Honestly, they are exactly the same minifigure, except for the fact that, one of their horns are flipped around and they got some different weapons. So on the box, they just call them different. The one with the flipped horn here is Bob, and then this one right here is Snart. So honestly, it really doesn't matter. They are the exact same minifigures. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cover their weapons real quick. We do got a basic little tool right here for Bob, and then for Snart, you got this really cool weapon actually that they include in the build of this set. I'll show a little bit later. It's like this really cool rocky, transparent orange piece. So it looks pretty cool there, and then a basic, gray hilt there for him to hold that. Again, this is the same exact minifigure as the other one, so I'm just gonna cover one. It's kind of got its main symbol right here on the front, and then it's got a pretty cool design there on the torso. Lots of like orange, and then the metallic silver kind of design mixed in, and then you can see his you can kind of see his like torso underneath with the pink there. That kind of that matches with his arms and then the horns. So looks pretty cool there as well. But I just love the colors there with that. There's no design on his legs for this one, so there's only design on their torso. But there's a lot of design on their torsos for this. So lots of like mechanical and tech printing there. It's all like this metallic silver. So it looks really cool. Again, you get a little bit more pink shining or peeking through there again, and it mixes really well with the arms and just everything like that. So pretty cool there. We got this whole new mold, I believe, with this helmet here, and it looks pretty cool. You got this gold print here on the front, and then you got the two pink horns on each side, and for the other figure they do flip it, so that's pretty much all they do on the other one. And underneath they do not actually have a face, they just have this transparent orange piece, which is very unique. I thought, they could definitely easily throw in a face that could fit, but it also kind of fits underneath, like if it's like a mask or a visor, it definitely looks pretty menacing there as well if you just keep the helmet on. So looks pretty cool there. Pretty cool minifigures, and it'd be kind of cool to get like an army of these if you really get into Monkey Kid. All right, so here we first got the Monkey Kid's hovercraft type of vehicle here, and it's like the first bag of the set. You get the Monkey Kid, and then you get this little build in it, so it's really not that much in the first bag. But after you take the Monkey Kid off, you can see there are two stickers on this, so it's like a skateboard, surfboard type of piece right on the top here. You got two stickers, one right here and one right here. Gives some pretty cool little, details there, just extra details that look pretty cool on the board. Honestly, this is just like a hovercraft type of thing rather than anything else. I guess you could take this off and kind of do whatever you want with it. The corners here, you can see you got 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 4 of these like little sections here on the hovercraft. You got a little blue 1x1 tile there on the bottom of it, round tile. It's like a trans blue. It just gives that hovering look to it, that energy look where he'd be hovering around on this little board here. But honestly, there's not a whole lot to this. It's the smallest build of this set, but it is pretty cool just to have a little thing in there for the Monkey Kid, considering he is the main star of all this whole new theme. All right, so I'm pretty much gonna call this like the villain headquarters of this build, this set. So you got, again, 2 of the minifigures here. So the build is pretty basic. It's like a basic little like villain addition to this set, just so the villains actually have a build in this. So you got a little ramp here on the front where you can run the bike up, you can drive the bike up with this and break through or whatever else you want to do. You do got a little station right here that can kind of you can stand or sit the villain right here and just shoot at the heroes. you know, to try to get them to stop and stop them from getting through. Over here, we got like a little prison. So on the front, you got this little bit of design on these slope pieces here. You do got some cool pieces here, these hilt pieces that people are really losing their minds over that could be used for like Darth Maul. But you get 3 of them in gray right here. It's the same type of piece they use for the Monkey Kid, you know, staff, but instead they are in just dark gray. You got 2 stickers right here just kind of showing off the villain symbol here, so it looks pretty cool as well. But once you turn it around, you can see it is a little prison cell, a little jail cell, where you got a skull in there. You got a little skull hiding inside there like that. You can put one of our heroes in there, or you could throw a villain in there if you wished as well. There's not a whole lot of function to this. You know, you got the little, you know, play function right here where you blast this off. But besides that, the only other function is, you know, to throw a character in the jail, or you can go ahead and lift up this, you know, this gate right here. So it's like it's a barrier that you can lift up and have the heroes drive through, or you can, you know, do whatever you want really. But once you lift it up, you can drive the thing over it if you wish, and it's kind of all this is really about. But it's just a nice little addition to this set, just to kind of add some, you know, more play features for the actual like main build itself. So speaking of the main build, let's go ahead and look at that right now. All right, and here we got the main build. This is the White Dragon Horse Bike. Very weird name, but it is pretty cool. So I guess horse bike, it kind of has that little look here in the front. I guess you could look at it that way. It is a pretty interesting design though. You got, again, you do got that whole entire, you know, chunk of build kind of overlapping the top of the front wheel, and it looks pretty cool. This definitely reminds me of a bunch of older, or just a bunch of Ninjago basic, you know, motorcycle builds that they release for Ninjago. They release them like all the time. So this looks very, very familiar to me because I've gotten a lot of those sets. But again, you got like these little pieces that kind of can stick out, and that even reminds me of Ninjago even more, especially like some of the Kai vehicles, where like Kai's original like vehicle that he had way back in like 2012 and the legacy one, they can have like these, you know, these blades stick out, and you got some trans green pieces here that stick out in the back, and then some basic white pieces here in the front that can stick out. So just a little pretty cool. There's no function to actually make them stick out, so you do have to pull them out, but it is a pretty cool little function overall anyways. If you want to make it, you know, maybe an attack position, or, you know, if you want to attack the villains. On this as well, you got just a lot of trans green pieces to kind of add some cool effect, a lot of green and white. In the front here, you got a sticker right here on this slope, and also right here on this other slope. You got a lot of stickers. You got a sticker right here on the back, on the side right there, and one on the side, on the other side right here. Moving on, you got, I don't know if these are new pieces. Honestly, I don't think I've seen them before. They're probably definitely in another set. I'm not too sure, but these new, you know, these new pieces for the wheels inside the green one right there. It just looked a little different to me. I don't know if I've seen that in this. I personally haven't seen it in the set, but I'm sure it's been somewhere before. Moving on to the back, you just got this little piece here on a hinge that's, again, got another sticker, and you got the same type of wheel in the back. So I'm gonna say Mai. I honestly, I don't know how to say her name, but I'm just gonna say Mai. You can kind of lay her down in front, so she kind of lays in the front like this. So she lays forward and drives on the bike. So it's a little different from what you'd see on like a Ninjago set where they just sit down and they drive around. They did add a little bit of a different, you know, position for our character, our hero, to kind of be positioned in the set. So that's pretty cool to see, you know, just a little, you know, different, unique addition they put right there. It honestly really makes it just a little more unique to me, and it's one of the big things I actually like about this build. So what I also like is they added a separate, you know, hinge section here to hold on to her blade that she has. So you can see there, it just kind of clips on right here, and it's all ready to go. You can pack it right there. You can just kind of set it right there, and you don't have to set it to the side and, you know, maybe lose it or something. You know, just kind of keep it clipped in, and you don't have to lose the weapon. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then the last, like, pretty much function in this is there are 2 stud shooters on the left and right side, each side. And again, you just shoot those and they go off. So honestly, this is not that bad of a build at all. It's a pretty cool little motorcycle bike build here, but again, you do see this type of stuff a lot, especially in the Ninjago theme, and that's what I see a lot of people comparing this new theme to Ninjago. So we'll have to see what they come out with in later waves. But again, this is like the smallest set of the wave. This wave has a lot of other cool and unique builds as well. Alright, so overall, it's a really cool set. It's a pretty basic play set that you'd see. I know I keep comparing it to Ninjago, but this is really something you'd see from Ninjago. Just that type of theme, you know, these types of themes, they just kind of have that. But this is the cheapest Monkey Kid set at this time, so it's the $35 one. It's pretty expensive for the cheapest set, but it's a pretty cool way to get some of the main characters, such as the Monkey Kid and Mai right here. And then you get 2 villains here in the back. So I think it's a pretty good deal, honestly. You got 4 minifigures, 2 of them are pretty significant. A pretty good looking bike, and it serves some pretty cool play functions in it as well, and you do get this little build for the Monkey Kid. And honestly, if you're just looking into getting into Monkey Kid and just seeing if you like it, I definitely recommend picking this up. It's just a great way to kind of, you know, see if you like it or not. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick review of this set, and I will see you guys in my next one.